the Property Coaching and Wealth Creation Podcast. Brought to you by property and business coach Daniel Latto. Join the conversation at www.daniellatto.co.uk. Remember to like and subscribe.
Hi and welcome to the Property Coaching and Wealth Creation Podcast. My name is Dan Latto, and in this podcast we've got a Facebook Live. So I did a Facebook Live in the last couple of days, and of course not everybody can watch the Facebook Lives, but the information in those Facebook Live events are really important. So I wanted to share them and I wanted to get them down as a podcast, and so here is that Facebook Live. Speak soon.
Hey guys, it's Dan. So we're going live for the second time today. We just got stuff that we want to share, so why the heck not? So, and it's around lunchtime, so hopefully some people can actually join us for some of this sometimes live. And if you've got any questions, just stick them in the box down below, and we'll go through them. So we've had a really good month already this month, and it is only the 8th of May, which is really cool, and it's leaving lots of potential for the rest of the month that we've got ahead as well. So one of the reasons why we're having a good month is that we are actually doing something more of that we weren't doing as much as we should have done in the past. So let me tell you what we've been doing more of, and you can make up your own mind as to how much of this you're actually doing in your own business. So, have you ever seen the film Glengarry Glen Ross? It's a film where they've got some real estate brokers, and one of the guys whose name escapes me, but I'm sure it will come to me, he won an Oscar for this performance, and he was in the film like 8 minutes, something like that. And he won an Oscar for his performance in this. And it's this one scene where second prize is a set of steak knives. Was it second prize? Oh no, first prize is you win a ton of money, 10 grand. Second prize was a set of steak knives. And third prize is you get to go home without a job. Something like that. Anyway, he won this Oscar performance because he was talking about, and his version is different than my version. It was A, always, B. And then he said, C, closing. And I'm going to change it up. Always, B, closing. Yeah, he won an Oscar for it. It's so good. Anyway, I'm going to change it up because mine is A, B, P. P. Do you know what the P stands for? Always, B, pitching. Pitching. You've got to be pitching in your business on a daily basis. And I speak to people. Oh, it's back to front, isn't it? So let me just see if I can change this. I know exactly how to change this now. There we go. How's that? Always be pitching. Much better. The reason why, always be closing is great in your business, okay? But the closing part is a result. And if all you're doing is putting focus on what your results are, and your results aren't very good yet, you'll give up. Right? We don't want to be just putting our focus on the closing, on the results. Yeah, results are great and we need results in our business, but actually we want to be putting focus on the doing. Okay? Closing is a result. Pitching is the doing. So if I'm pitching 10 times a day, okay, do you think maybe I might close somebody? Yes. But if I've set out to have 10 closes per day and I get none, I'm going to end up being really despondent. But if I pitch, people 10 different times in that day and I still end up with 0, that's fine. Tomorrow's a new day. I'll just pitch 10 more times. So the question is, for those people who are going, well, I'm not getting enough sales in my business, for example, or I'm just not getting the results that I want. The question is, how many times have you pitched in this last week, in this last month? In this last year? And I hear people go, oh, I've not pitched at all. What do you mean you've not pitched? Well, if you've not pitched anybody, have you asked anyone for business? Like, would you like to buy my stuff? If you're not asking people, oh, well, I'm not sure, I don't want to be pushing my stuff onto people in case they don't want it. Well, if they don't want it, they won't buy it. It's as simple as that. But maybe they do want to buy the thing that you have. Okay, so like we've had a good month just by pushing other people's stuff, right? So we've got property investing courses. We've got, if you want to be a best-selling author, for example, we've got books. We've got all sorts of different stuff, from business coaching and training courses and that kind of thing. And the reason why, for example, you might be in a wealth creation group is because you're into that kind of thing. Or the reason why you're listening to my podcast is because you're into making more money. And that's great. There's nothing wrong with making more money, because you can live the life of your dreams and provide other people's dreams by helping them get what they want as well, okay? But you can't do that unless you're pitching constantly. Unless you're pushing out your products and services onto other people in the hope that they might buy them. At least that's the first step. It's not a great step. We don't push stuff out and hope that that's what we're going to buy. We want to find pre-qualified people who we know are looking for the stuff. That's a lot easier to sell to than just hoping and praying that someone walking past the house might buy our stuff, right? We want to be pre-qualifying people, and that's exactly what you want too. But you've got to be pitching every single day. All right, just fill in the box. How many times have you pitched this week? It'll be useful to know. And if you're listening to the podcast, then just drop me a message and come back to me and let me know. All right, hope that's useful for you. Always be pitching. Go watch the Glenn Ross film, because it rocks and it's very funny and a very good film. And I still can't remember whose name it is. All right, we'll speak to you on the next video. My name's Dan Latto. Take care.
The Property Coaching and Wealth Creation Podcast, brought to you by property and business coach Daniel Latto. Join the conversation at www.daniellatto.co.uk. Remember to like and subscribe.